storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. Two behemoth conferences bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, Penn State made one of the most interesting hires of the offseason. Matt Campbell has shown that he can do it all at Iowa State. Tough nose, and he is a physical coach that makes sure his players play tough. Let's see if the Blue Bloods can get a blue-collar work ethic and bring Penn State back to excellence. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. To get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Penn State's offense will have the football first. And here comes Rocco back. Hit the portal, came over from Iowa State. Man, he was razor sharp last time out. Completed better than 70% of his passes, throwing for 200-plus yards. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Beck. Fires to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Wallace. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Stepping to the right. Fires to the big fella. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there, and the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
It'll be 3rd and long. He's got the back in the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. Frankly, they've been looking forward to this matchup all week. The coaching staff imploring him to go after this guy. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Now here's Russell. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. Kept it and he's past the marker. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to get the corner here on the jet sweep. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quick release on the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as they stop him behind the line on fourth down. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Got his man downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
In a brand new era in Happy Valley, new head coach in Matt Campbell, Drew Allard gone at quarterback. Rocco Beck comes in from Iowa State, David, and lots of eyes on Rocco Beck. Did a lot of really good things during his time in Ames, Iowa, and he's now got to be able to take this Nittany Lion offense to the next level. Everyone that's watched this guy play knows he's got lots of ability, and he's going to get an opportunity to put that on display today.
Lots of ability, new environment, obviously familiarity with the coaching staff is good, but there's also something to all of those starts. You know, this guy has seen it all. He's been there, he's done that, right? Like, interested to see all the pieces that were brought with him, but you're right, new year, new system, new fans to get used to in a new place, but Rocco Beck's been a dude throughout his college career.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. Inside the 30. The 10. And with the pick six. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He'll pull it down. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. And now on second down for this offense. Oh, they're after him. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Back open in the middle.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Quick completion on the out route. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide ready to roll on offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Russell. Right on the money. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch. Swarming to the ball. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Wallace. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Nittany Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Penn State! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keelan Russell unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. To the air. It's Russell. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running inside, it's Wallace. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Wallace. At the 35, he's loose. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense changing the play. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Beck. Bringing the heat. This time it's complete.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Here comes the heat. There he goes. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Going to the run, it's Wallace. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got it on the move. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. And the returner will be brought down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Throwing Russell. It's complete to the right. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to pass, it's Russell. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now the Tide uses its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Again, it's Russell. Quickly to the tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Russell finds his big tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the number 14 team, the USC Trojans.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Using his feet to buy time. Avoids the punishment with the slide and a good gain on that run. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They needed less than a yard, really too far to kick a field goal, a little too close to punt. Man, really not much of a decision there.
And I really don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me to get inches, and I'm going for it, especially when you're inside of the field where you long field goal or maybe just punting the ball. Nah, go for it.
Keelan Russell finds his man down the middle. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Fires on the move. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Beck. Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They just keep firing. Flips it out on the screen. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route.
Freeze! Hydro! Return!
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team.
Number 14, on to punt it away.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wallace. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Nittany Lions trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Beck. He's going for the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown, Penn State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space. It's Hill. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Throwing Russell. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Buys a little extra time. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs. Now out close to midfield. Wide receiver comes in motion. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes it past the marker. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Russell They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. Motion from the back. From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Pocket breaking down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll keep it on the ground. Could be an alley. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using it.
They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch, they've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive.
Maybe some room here, and they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Hill. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. QB draw. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a crease. It's Riley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Keelan Russell. Fires left. Makes a connection. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Lining up for the PAT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Russell from the gun on third down. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no three-point conversions and stuff like that you can get. So run the ball, make them use timeouts, Palmer, walk out here with the dub.
Yeah, this defense should just use their timeouts. Can't take them with you, right? We'll just see. Who knows? Crazier things have happened in college football. Maybe they put the ball on the ground. They don't execute the center-quarterback exchange.
Timeout called by the defense and 15 seconds to go in this one. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Makes the grab past the marker. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. The 30, the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown Tide.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football, looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
Moves around to clear up the vision. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.